What stage will they choose? The stage is set. It's time to select a character.
Alright, let's get it.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Sick! So on point. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Saw that. Big counter. They saw a path and they took it. Nice. That's the way to do it.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. What are both fighters plotting? Throws him down. Throw whips. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. How they utilize the corner. No more drive gauge. Very solid corner switch. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jump, rising, uppercut. Goes for the super art. There's still a chance here. Hold your in there. I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back now. Nails the anti-air. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Well, that happens to everyone. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it.
Feeling good?
Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Saw that. Knockdown. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Jump? Great, that was a tough cross-up. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up enough. Rising uppercut. Sandblast. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Is it time for the mix? Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Playing nice. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Blossom! Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Super is on deck. They're gonna pull the trick. The throw is denied. Big opportunity now in this corner. still a chance. They gotta do it. Shows the medium kick. Nice. Spends the meter. Getting in a groove. The low kick hits. Oh, the passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep fighting. Overhead. Not too slow. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good?
Can they make the most of this? Chance with a single. Getting it home on the drive rush. All in with a rush. Over in a flash. Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Great work. Just like that. Perfect input. Not letting up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Keep at it. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Nice! Experiencing burnout. Maybe they should Shinku Hadouken. No worries about that. At this range meant great work. Just like that. In there! Don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws out a projectile. Will this super art connect? Player 1 currently has the life lead. They'll want to try and not overextend. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. What's going to be? That's what we want! Okay, creating some space here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Awesome! Attempts to break the fires off the Shinku Hadouken in there! Nice! That's the way to do it.
Round 3.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Goes for the surprise rush in. Misfire with a drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Can they turn? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Their life is looking critical, and they can't with rising uppercut. Good stuff. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Awesome! Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, what's next? Denies the jump in. Jumps up. Both fighters planning. No worries about that. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Solid idea. Maybe next time. It utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Projectile to try and change the situation. Slips the grab. Down to the wire. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Flash jump brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? That's how you do it. When you've got that super hard gauge, you've just got it. Shinku Hadouken! It's not over yet. KO. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's gonna make a move? They knew that throw was coming. Brushes off the throw. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Grabs him. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Fires off an overdrive. Parries the projectile. Whiff the throw. Burnout at KO. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Blast them. More like that. They both showed their hands a little bit. No worries about that. Too slow. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Yo, you good?
Now, can they finish the job? The drive impact is denied. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? So, what's next? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Great work. Just like that. Shuts that down with a parry. A tough spot, but they're in the same boat. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. There's still a chance. Shinku Hadouken. No worries about that. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the KO. Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. All right, let's get it. You know that
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
when it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Pressuring them in the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Chucks them with the projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Even a throw here will do it. They get driven in KO. It's all good. You can still take this back. Starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. Yes, like that. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus range, making for a potentially high return. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Don't worry, it happens. The combo's there. Good stuff. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. They are on a roll. Parries the attack. Still Slug brushes that off and keeps going. Reads their mind and going on the offensive? That's what we want. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They're backed up into the corner. Gets out of there with the backdash. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player rising uppercut. A super art. KO. Well read. Keep going. Throws him to negate the block. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The SA's good. What now? Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Projectile to try and change the situation. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Spends it on the super. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? KO! Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. How's this round going to develop? Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last time. A quick breather. Both fighters are working with drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Roughing up the block, that's what we want. Good read, but that springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up close. Shinju Hadouken! You got nothing to worry about. Forget that. The drive impact doesn't work. What delivers the pain right to the doorstep? Rushes in. Flips it. That was decent. Big super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. They back down to reach Burns out. What are they gonna do? Player 1 denies the jump in attempt. Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. No worries about it. Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Those aren't working here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right. Pressuring them in the corner. Keep at it. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. They're being KO. It's all good. You can still take this back. A brave forward jump there to start. How will this round turn out? Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Answers the drive impact with the drive parry. That drive parry was a calculated risk on their part. Reacts to the throw. Goes for the super art? There's a clear super art advantage here. How will they use it? They have the lead in SA meter, but can they take advantage of it? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. All right, what's coming up next? Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going into the latter half of the round. How will our fighters use this time to create chances for themselves? Keep at it. Oh, easy tech. What, will this super art connect? They are on a roll. How is this round going to develop? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Is it time for the mix? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Hit them with a stop and pop. No worries about that. Are we gonna see a Cook wraps it up with a decisive combo? Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Sandblast. Great work, just like that. Were they baiting them into that? A drive impact. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the it's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Good. They just fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Playing nice. Can they keep on him? A tough spot, but they're in the same boat. Oh, now that is a punish. Still a chance. They got him. Springs forward with the drive rush. Rising uppercut. Here comes the corner throw. Is denied. What a read. Getting in a group. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? So little life left. What's this Chiku Huddle gonna do? Oh, yo! Raw super here? Absolutely relentless. Denied! He's what a finish! Oh, yeah! This is all yours! Shit rushes down the opponent to impose their will. No worries about that. Perfect input. Not letting up. Not bad. Not bad. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and tries to bait out a reaction to a fire. Springs forward with the drive rush. They're backed up into the corner. Chiku Hadouken. Great work. Just like that. In there. Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Don't worry, it happens. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Hold your breath. Oh, that happens to everyone. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. It's all good. You can still take this back. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Blocks the jump in. Solid idea. Maybe next time. Still slugging it out here. Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. This is where things will get interesting as they add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. In there! Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Gets the counter hit throw. Chiku Hadouken! Flash knock! Not bad. A super art? They're thinking of scoring big off this cage juice. Great work. Just like that. Good instinct. It's a good spot to use the super. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Perfect execution with the anti-air. KO. Don't get too down on yourself. Just...
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. Our stage has been decided. Next up are the characters.
All right, let's get it.
All right.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one can't let their drive gauge. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Maybe they should back off a bit. Next hit will end the round. How they utilize the corner. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match is. KO! Reflect on the round and see what you can use next. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Sick. The super armor does its job. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. More like that. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter dash? Charges forward. Spends the gauge, opts to spend the super meter here. Feeling the second wind blowing in as the critical art goes for the slicing dice to make everything so nice. Going in? Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Both fighters are experiencing burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still in there. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Spending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fire? That's what we want. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Holds out with the block. At this range, many attacks can connect. Great work. Just like that. Very slick with the combo. Following up. This is the ideal range. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. There's all in with a rush. Ends around with a sick combo. Amazing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Throws them to negate the block. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Very solid corner switch. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Reflect on the round and see what you can use next. Starts things off with a jump in. How will this round turn out? Good parry there, and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's how it's done. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will this decision pay off for them? The jump in is denied. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. There's still opts to spend the super meter here. Is this gonna kill? Okay, more of that next round. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter here. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 1 currently has the life lead. They'll want to try and not overextend. Time to sit on the lead. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Grabs him. Knockdown. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how drive rush to keep it going. Add a little super juice into this combo. KO. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Spending that drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? Nice. Big opportunity now in this corner. That's what we want. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a Shinku Hadouken! Playing nice? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire belt. Following up, and they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Come on, this is gut check time! What's this Shinku Hadouken at the sideline zone? Send him home! You got this one! Good decision with that throw. Rising uppercut. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Okay, nobody blink. Nice! Nothing stops this train. All in with a rush. Perfect flash. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sandblast. No worries about that. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision?
Solid idea.
Maybe next time. Strings it all together. Good stuff. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Feeling out the spacing. Taking stock. The throw misses. Heats it up with a nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. It's all good. You can still take this back.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Good call just now. Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good stuff. Jumps in. It hits them with a stop and bop. Will they be able to muster up one final push? One chance here. Shinku Hadouken. No worries about that. Takes a trip. Great work. Just like that. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Fires off the KO! Well read. Keep going. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. How will they utilize the corner? Can't tech the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. It's not over yet. Close them. What's next? There's still a chance here. Burnout Axe ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Immediate jump, rushes that off and keeps going. Perfect input, not letting up. Good stuff. Shinku Hadouken. Great work, just like that. Flash knuckle. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Knockdown and the path to a win looks very tough here. And I don't know if they can hold out. Low heavy. Blocks, charges forward. There's no worries about that. In there. Just needed a bit more composure.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? Are they going to go with their main character? Alright, now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. What's the play here? Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Knockdown. Get some. I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back now. What'll happen this round? They hit each other. Still slugging it out here. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Checks them with the projectile. Got their eye on the air. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Takes a trip. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Player one, can't you Shinku Hadouken? KO! Yes! Keep it up! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Opts for the throw. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Decent return on that combo. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Down to the wire. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks them with the projectile, brushes that off and keeps going. Goes forward with a gut punch. Playing nice? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. What'll happen here? Great work. Just like that. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. Will this super art do anything? No worries about that. Checks with a sandblast. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Getting up close and personal. Aimless charges up to what a finish. Send him home. You got this one. Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on them. Brushes that off and keeps going. Great work. Just like that. Perfect input. Not even turning it right up with the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. You good? Nowhere to run. Getting in a groove. Shakes things up with a fireball. Went absolutely relentless. Pokes with a kick. They're feeling it. What are they gonna do? They've got about half life left. Connects with the throw. Both off. Nice. They're sitting on a full super arcade. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player one is dangerously close to running out of drive. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Drive rush. Checks with a sandblast. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Come on, this is good check time. No! Critical art now? You shouldn't have. Awesome! Okay, on to the next one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Awesome! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big counter. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Fantastic reactions there. All right, what takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Holds out with the block. Down to the wire. Great work. Just like that. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Don't worry. We're just getting started here. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this is. Oh! More like that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Well timed. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? There's still a chance here. Get some. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when the opponent can't jump. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. A good call there. Jumps? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? Going in? They must have a good spot, and you wraps it up with a decisive combo. Every loss is a chance to learn. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks him with the projectile. It's okay. You're doing well. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Reflect on the round and see what you can use next. What are both fighters plotting? Misfire with the drive impact. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Forward throw. Not the case of big gamble and rips out a raw super. How is this round going to develop? Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Yeah. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. They are on a roll. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Jumps it? Great work. Just like that. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine. Out of there. Burns the drive gauge. Nice. Ghoul gained control of the match in the early going. Very solid corner switch. They need to be mindful of their opponent's essay gauge. Perfect input. Looking to impress with this super. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? You good? They just Shinku Hadouken. No worries about that. What'll happen here? They decide to take a breather to regroup. They're backed up into the corner. Great work. Just like that. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Just needed a bit more composure.